Hey guys, how's it going? Today I wanted to talk about how to raise money as an entrepreneur, bootstrapping. Pretty much what bootstrapping is using your own money in a business venture. You're not going out, you're not getting a bank loan, you're not searching for venture capitalists, you're not borrowing from your friends or family members. You're using your own cash to start up your business. I'm going to talk about the 5 different strategies of bootstrapping. So the very first one we're going to talk about is cash savings. You can use your own cash savings, so money that you saved up over time, that you put in the savings account or checkings account, and you're going to use that money to actually start up your business. The second one is actually called ROBS. ROBS stands for Rollover for Business Startups. ROBS is, it can get complicated. You want to make sure that you get a CPA involved, an accountant that's familiar with ROBS if you're going to get started with this. So ROBS is pretty much using your investment, your retirement investment for your business. When you start up your business, you're going to incorporate it, and you're going to use the stocks from your corporation, and you're going to sell it to yourself using your retirement funds. It does get a little complicated, so definitely make sure that you find a lawyer or a CPA that's familiar with this, and they'll show you the steps of how actually ROBS can help you start up your own business. The third one is called HELOC. HELOC is Home Equity Line of Credit. So pretty much you're borrowing against your house equity to start up a business. This works like a credit card. You're allowed to borrow a certain amount up to the life of the loan for the HELOC. You're borrowing against your home equity. So more of this information can be found on the internet if you're actually interested in. If you own a house, you can borrow against the house to actually start up your business. The fourth strategy that I use is actually borrow against your 401k. I use this to get into the laundromat business. A lot of jobs out there, they'll give you a percentage, and then you pay the other percentage into a 401k retirement fund, and you can actually borrow against that. You can actually borrow against your 401k to buy a house. You can borrow against it for personal loans. And I actually borrowed against mine for personal loans to actually get into the laundromat business. A lot of people kind of frown on this and stuff because they're like, well, if you pull money out of your 401k, you're not going to really make money off of it because it's not in the account. But the way I look at it is it's an investment. It's a 401k retirement account. I'm investing in myself. So I'm borrowing against it. And then you turn around and you pay it back to your account through your job. So every paycheck, a certain amount actually gets pulled and deposited back into my 401k. So I actually use this. It helped out a lot. Different 401ks has different approaches of how much you can actually borrow from it. Like mine, you can borrow up to 5 different times. The fifth strategy is actually credit cards. Be careful when you're using credit cards. A lot of people have gone in the hole and put themselves into financial debt using credit cards. So definitely make sure if you're going to use credit cards, use it responsible. There are benefits of using credit cards. There's fly mileage, there's cash back, there's a whole bunch of incentives that credit cards can actually offer that a lot of startup businesses have used credit cards to get going with. So just make sure that if you do use credit cards, use it responsibly. Pretty much this is using your own credit cards. You're not really going out and applying for business credit cards because you haven't really started it yet. So you're using your own credit cards to get into the system. These are the 5 bootstrapping options that you can actually use to applying again into any type of business out there. So hopefully this has helped you guys. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button below if you haven't already done so. And you guys have a happy holidays.